Okay, I'm out in the garage. Got the car turned around. Get the trunk lid off. Make a little bit of room around it. I don't have a huge shop, so kind of tight in here. But yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside and pull the back seat out. And then I'll jack it up. Get it all blocked up and pull the fuel tank out. Pull the rear end out and then start doing some measuring. And yeah, get ready to put that baby in there. There'll be a lot of cutting and welding and stuff. I got some nice tubing here. Probably thicker than it needs to be, but this is a big heavy car and it's not actually a drag car, it's a street car, so the heavy tubing will just make it stronger and safer instead of weak. So yeah, that'll be my whole rear frame right there. So see how this all goes. It's going to be a big project. I'm going to love this thing. Yep. Well, that didn't take too long. Fuel tank's out, rear end's out, springs are out. So yeah, this was originally a coil spring car, but when the guy put the modern tranny in, couldn't use a torque tube, so he put that's a 56 Pontiac rear end in, and he put leaf springs in it. Made some mounts there and up there. So now I cut the exhaust off, get the shocks out of here, and then I can start figuring out where the cross member's gonna go. Up in here, right about where those exhaust pipes are coming through, I'm thinking is going to be where the cross member goes in. So I'll have to splice that in and carry on from there. And it looks like I'll have lots of floor clearance for the springs. And then I'll build the new frame up into here, cut the floor out, move the wheel wells in, and it should be done. Oh, there's a whole bunch of shit out of there. There's the shocks and homemade mounts for the springs. Needed to be re-welded. All the exhaust is out and everything. So now she is all empty under there. So now I got to figure out where the cross member is going to go. Put that in and start cutting. Scary, cutting apart this car. Alright, well, I just stuck the rear end of there just for fun to see how much I gotta move stuff. Yeah, it's quite a bit. It goes inside the frame a ways. It looks like I might, once it gets on the ground and all in place, I might be able to put 1-inch spacers and move the wheels out a bit. It looks like it might be in a bit too much, but I don't know if they'll clear right here if they come out anymore. So we will see what happens when I get that far. Yeah. Okay. Okay, originally I was going to do a 4-link in the back, but that takes up a lot of room and I'd lose my back seat. So then I decided it's not a race car, it's just a street car, so I'll put leaf springs in. So I was going to use the leaf springs I took out, except for I just ran into this. I got a broken spring and they're old. So I got to hunt some more springs down. And it's Sunday, so I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. So I'm at a standstill because I don't know where to put the cross member in until I get the springs. Then I can put the cross member in and make the mounts for the rear end and then build the frame and then cut the original frame out. That way the car won't twist because I can do this all without cutting the frame out. So I guess it's tomorrow.